Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of.
Okay, got all my ingredients. I'm going to have plenty of lemons left over. I only need 4, so still going to have all of those. But lemons, egg, and sugar and butter. I'll get some lemon curd on the go. And there we have it, lemon curd. I think there's enough there to keep Chris out of mischief for a while. These lemons, George and Jill gave us, are really tart, they're lovely. This is tart and sweet, yummy yummy. It's good use of a rainy afternoon.
You done it?
I have.
Oh, and how come your chief lemon curd taster hasn't been invited along? Is that all you made?
So as many eggs as I had, I told you.
You made that much lemon, horrible stuff, and I've got a micro dot.
Well, you probably hate it, so there's no point making too much, is there?
I probably might. It's a nice colour. I suppose nice too. It's not set. It's not ready.
Not yet. Not yet.
That's ace.
Your face says otherwise.
No, that's absolutely brilliant. It's got everything I like about lemon and everything. It's sort of like awesome, but not that disgusting taste of marmalade. That tastes like I am made of lemons. And mouth's still watering. Don't you forget I'm made of lemons.
Exactly.
Yes, brilliant.
Cool.
Right, anybody out there? We need limes now. That really.
Yes.
Oh, Monday morning, feeding time at the zoo. Loki's eating off his step. I'll just have to move his bowl for him in a moment. Lillian's getting ready to go to take the tiles back to the builder's merchant.
Yes. Go and change them to something else. Or at the very least return them. If I have to go somewhere else to get some of the tiles, so be it. I'll have to deal with that. But at the minute, I've settled in for feeding time here. The kibble goes down really, really quickly. The chicken foot is eaten, but I'm always concerned that she might go for a bit that's too big, so I like to watch it, because she's still a bit of a guzzle guts.
She's a lot slower at eating than she was when we first got her.
Oh gosh, yes. So these are actually the tiles I'm taking back. I'll show you why I don't like them. I saw them and I thought they were that on my right. Took the first one out of the box and saw this random stripe, and then started going through them, and they've all got this. It seems to be a feature. The whole, all the way down the box, they're like that. I don't know what you're supposed to do to try and make them look nice.
It's as if it's a fault with the printing process on the tile itself.
Bibby,
Yeah?
it washes off.
You're joking?
No, look.
You said it didn't.
Well, I didn't. I've just put spit on my thumb.
Ugh. So you mean we could have actually started tiling?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a crazy person.
No, seriously.
Yeah, you are. Seriously, you are. Oh. So that was a wasted half a day where we could have made a start. Never mind. It's not like we're getting paid for doing our own work, is it? Has it worked?
It has. They no longer have a stripe. I don't understand how they've got that stripe all the way down the box. And every box has it. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm not going to the builder's merchant to change these tiles because
You don't need to now.
they are seconds.
Are they?
Yeah, that one's got a little fault in it there, so we do have to keep an eye out on that.
Okay. Well, that means then you can get changed
I can.
out of your party clothes.
Yes. And get on with some work.
Yes.
So what we're doing with these, we're cutting them in half, put the cut edge on the floor, and then putting a skirting all the way around.
Yes.
Reason being, obviously this is the rental kitchen. I want to be able to walk in here, mop like mad and leave without worrying about it going up the walls.
Or even swill it out if we ever need to.
Exactly. In the last video, somebody very kindly commented that to note that we won't be able to, we shouldn't do the wall bits above the worktops, as it were, before fitting the cabinets. So we've taken that on board, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the skirting, and we're going to have to do the up bit, because after the cabinets are in, there's only going to be about a 24-inch gap. We're not going to be able to get in there to tile, so that bit is going to have to be done beforehand, and then we'll do above the worktops after. So thank you very much for that.
Yes.
I've changed. Right, just tidying up the last little bits of cement. Just that very corner there where I've put cement in, I used my hand rather than an actual nice corner, so I've given that a nice neat edge. Just going to run along where the cement's sticking out onto the floor, because that's where I want my skirting tiles, just cleaning it off.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is get these tiles cut in half, so we have a few. Don't know how many we're going to need. Probably as many as we've got, actually, looking at how it is. So I'll get a start on that, and what we'll end up doing is Lillian's proving that the tiles are just a weird dirt on them or something. Is once they're all fitted, then we'll go around and clean them all up. Instead of cleaning them up individually, we'll just go along and do it.
Yeah.
Right, here we go, cutting the tiles. These are 20 centimetres. Yes, it says there as well. So I do not use one of these. And what I'm cutting in half. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a guide on it for this cutter, where I could just set a guide and just bang them in. His maximum measure on this part here is 7 centimetres, and I want 10s. So what I'm having to do is sort of line it up with the tape measure the right way around so I can read it. At 10 centimetres, and I'm doing it on this line, this central groove line, because I know that's in the middle. Let's get it there, that's that. Push it up. And the tiles never break exact, but that's all right because we want a slight little gap so we can put grout in anyway.
Yes.
So, right, and get on with the rest of them.
For anyone that's wondering, the reason that we're doing this to create our own skirting tiles is because I went to price skirting tiles, and one, there was nothing that wasn't in the most horrendous colours and patterns. And actually when we took skirting tiles off in the caves, they had nothing to do with the pattern on the floor or the wall or anything. They were completely in your face colour.
In some places, yeah.
And they were also stupid priced. They're like €3 each.
Finally ready to start. All the cuts have been made, tiles in halves. I've got a load there and some there. Now we've established these are most definitely seconds, but it is what it is. So all these ones here have got slight imperfections on them, other than the white line we've established and can be washed off. And all these ones don't. And the imperfections are like a little tiny black dot or a bit of thing. So anyway, so they're going behind the cabinets, and then the other ones will go everywhere else visible. Now the dogs have been, well, Freya has been fed midday meal. Loki's had his medicine. So we should be all nice and quiet to get on with this.
Mixy mix done. Time to get on with this job.
Just, let's go. Let me clear a space, because I've left all my...
Cutting equipment.
Yes, close to hand.
Okay. Oh, takes me back.
Yes, maybe you are supposed to put it on the wall first, but we find it easier for us not to.
Yeah, well, just for now, whilst I'm dealing with this corner and this waste pipe, I'd rather be in more control.
Just
then
the
I'll
thing,
be able to just go.
Just the thing, while I'm talking over you, you've got the cut side going down, haven't you?
Yes. Thank you, yes.
Do you want me to get the broom and mallet?
No, we should be okay. First tile, done.
Okay. It's not for you, little lady. Good girl.
Can't get over the strange pattern on these thinking tiles.
So we're on the home stretch. I've done some tiling. Don't you go thinking I haven't, because I have.
Yes, you have.
Yes, exactly.
Look at that. How neat is that?
I don't care. I know. It looks cool to me. So, a couple of issues we've discovered, as in, whoever laid this floor is actually worse at laying floor tiles than we are.
And that's saying something.
It very is saying something, isn't it?
Yes. Because they would have been paid to do it.
Yeah, we mess it up for free.
Exactly.
So I need to do a couple more cuts. Oh, look at that. I cut that on purpose, just to make it. Oh, yes.
It wasn't my leftover piece from another cut.
No, that's why I put it on there. X marks the spot.
I did it.
We're done.
My alarm's just gone off. I've got to go. I've got to be online teaching.
Yes.
I was over timing. Did it. Yay.
Awesome.
Somebody did ask in the comments as to how my little shrimp tank is doing. This is how my little shrimp tank is doing. It has got 2 shrimp, only 2 survived. It has some snails that are breeding well. I keep on top of that to make sure that we don't get overwhelmed. The mosses are growing really well. The Anubis is doing well at the back. And yes, really happy. Unfortunate about the quality of the shrimp that only 2 survived, but there you go. That is the risk you take when it comes to fish tanks. So really happy with how it's looking. Nice little ecosystem in the corner here. And I will invest in some more shrimp at some point. Unless the 2 that I've got, one ends up being male and one ends up being female, and we get baby shrimp, which case I won't bother investing anymore. But we'll see. Next day, next stage.
Just
Cement mixer out. Tiles are all fixed down nicely. Very happy with that. So next is first bag of Monocap to go on.
yes.
Which wall are you doing first?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
This is taking a bit longer than anticipated. In hindsight, always a wonderful thing. After this lot had been put on, should have gone over it and cut it with a trowel and got all the extra bobbly bits that are sticking out. So I'm still going to do this wall because I've got the Monocap mixed. However, we're going to have to go over everywhere else with some way of getting all the high spots off. Where there's going to be Monocap, it's not that important, but it is where there's going to be tiles. So, ho hum. That's just the way it is, especially when you just wing it like we do. Yes, I should have a tray thing, whatever they're called, I don't know.
Hod.
No, that's the thing that's on your shoulder. Hawk, I think. Anyway, I haven't got one. So, right, here we go. Please don't fall off.
And so it begins.
Yes. It'd be nice if we knew somebody who wanted to do this for us.
Yes, it would.
Who knows exactly what they're doing.
Italy doing well. That looks fantastic. And we're not going perfectly smooth, we are going with a rustic finish as it's called, because then it matches all our patio, all our other walls, they've all been done rustic like this on purpose. If you get a modern flat wall, it's not in keeping with the property, I don't think. Plus, we're not capable of it.
No.
So that's, all those design ideas are only because we're not capable.
Exactly.
But looking good.
Yes, it's not gone as far as I'd hoped, but it's still good. We've got another 3 bags, and we're going to need more. More.
Always more.
Yes.
It's looking fantastic.
I've just got to learn how to do this. Never done it before. This is a Lillian job. Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Why, do we say no and I'll take over?
Yes.
Okay, no you're not, I'll take over.
Thank you. Doesn't it need cleaning again? It seems like it's got a dint in the bottom of it.
I know.
Yeah, you can see where I've made a mistake area.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I wanted this floaty sponge thing.
Look at that. Next morning. Really, really happy. Good job, well done yesterday, darling.
Very, very much. Got a bit more prep work to do today. Well, there you go, that's the way it goes. It would be easier to just plaster the whole lot. Well, it kind of would. But the reason why I was told do not tile on top of Monocap is because of how structurally it isn't. There's a lump of it that's dry. Yeah?
Yep.
That's how strong it is. So, that's why we're not using it. In the caves where they had used Monocap
Yes.
and the skirting tiles, when we was taking them off, all you had to do was stick a screwdriver behind and the flat one just go like that and then just pulled off.
Yeah.
No good in there and no good in the kitchen. You imagine you're doing something, you knock a tile, oh, it falls off.
Yeah, no good. No good.
No good. So that's why we're doing it. Yes, plastering the whole wall with proper plaster would be better. Unfortunately, it's too wet.
Yeah. Think of this, for those of you that aren't blessed with living with caves, this is in a basement, basically. There is Spain behind here, apart from where there's another cave, but
Just over there.
yeah, the road is above this. This is underground.
Yeah.
So we have to contend with that. We're not tanking it. Another product, another thing, and it stops moisture coming out, which causes more inherent problems long term. We're letting the moisture leave.
And there you go. There's still moisture in there.
Yes.
So it's travelling along and then through the brickwork.
Yeah.
That would be no good with plaster.
No.
It'll just go black and mouldy.
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah. Is any part of your hands bleeding yet?
So my little finger just took a bit of bark off. It'll be alright. And we found this. It's not too bad actually getting off, but I think it might be quicker if we used the drill with the chisel attachment on it and just ran along.
Okay, yes.
Might be a little bit more efficient for me just doing this.
And you're less likely to take the bark off your fingers as well.
Exactly.
So Chris is now using our SDS drill as opposed to doing it by hand.
I didn't think it would work, but it is. Well, the glasses just steaming up like mad.
It's because you're such hot stuff.
I don't know about that. So, all the walls are cut back now. Everything that's raised is now gone. So, good to go. Today wasn't a very productive day. Unfortunately, the Monocap didn't come. There was too much to put in the car in one go. So Lillian rang up the builders merchants and says, can you bring it? And they said, yep, we're on our way. And on our way turned into about 4 p.m. Well, it is what it is. In hindsight, she could have just made 2 trips. But anyway, she went shopping. The other problem we've got is with little Freya. It's not a serious problem, it's not an actual problem, but it is a problem. On the wall, look, just here, blood, 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 and some more. And that was there from earlier on, we've still got to clean that up. Lillian's just finished cleaning the cabinet fronts, blood there, and blood on the wall, it's still got left to stain.
Yeah, just get over there now. Freya, come here. Good girl, sit.
She has got
Good girl.
the waggiest waggy long flag.
And what's happening is she's wagging it so hard, mind over.
Maybe obviously hit something.
Hit something, and she's actually damaged the skin at the end, so the end of her tail is bleeding. And when she's hyper excited and running around, she's flicking blood everywhere.
Yes, so you need
Blood everywhere.
a tail helmet. So just keep an eye on it. Anyway, they've been running riot for the past however long. He's had enough, worn out. He's had enough, worn out. And we've had enough of the water pond. Now there's a bowl outside of water. They're not bothered about that one. They want this one so they can make maximum mess.
But you can see when they came running in, had a drink,
Yes.
but running out again, water obviously falling off the faces because you're a mucky puppy. You're a mucky puppy.
She's not out of breath at all.
No, she could go again. Couldn't you? You could go again.
Anyway, you've been shopping. So,
I have.
pizza for tea.
Yes.
Aha.
I can't believe how Loki's panting.
I know.
I wonder how little boy.
Your tablets are working, mate. Aren't they? But you've only got one more day left of tablets.
It needs today's.
Yeah. You've got one more day's worth of tablets, and let's hope that they've done the trick. Aha. Crinkly thing. How good he is for tablets. This is absolutely brilliant. Oh no, he's got another day after today.
It's got one more day after today. It's got tomorrow.
That's it. Have you ever known a dog do that for tablets?
I know.
That bloke over there certainly doesn't do it for tablets. She might.
Well, this is starting to look the part. Really impressed. I'm really happy with this finish. You've done an awesome job, Louis.
Thank you.
I then come along and I've sponged it as well, so that is what it's going to look like at the end.
Yeah.
Really, really happy.
Yes. I'm going to stop for something to eat.
Yes.
I'm waiting for a delivery now, so I don't want to make another start because it's a heavy delivery because it's the kitchen units.
I know. They've just rung.
Worktop.
They've just rung to say they are coming, but they've had a problem and they're going to be a wee bit delayed. But that's fine. They rang, so I don't mind.
Yes.
So really happy. You get a really good idea now of the effect we're going to have. The room is just so different.
Yeah, it's great.
So hopefully by the end of next week this will be completely different.
And complete head.
Oh, don't go and jinx
It
things.
should be.
Yeah, maybe.
Apart from the extractor.
There you go, you see, apart from...
No, everything apart from the extractor should be done.
Why can't the extractor be done?
Because we already got one.
Yes, we have.
And the cooker.
Okay, no, I haven't got a cooker, but I've got the extractor. We're stealing ours from upstairs in our kitchen. We're not going to have an extractor, it's going in here.
Yeah, so don't need an extractor.
Yes, we do.
I know. And the way you burn things when you cook, we need an extractor in there permanently.
On that note, hope you enjoyed the video and we will see you next week.
If I'm still alive. Thanks for watching Tales from the Cave Side. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop us a like and leave us a comment. See you on the next one.